your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone? Why you? Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought when I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you patronize, feel so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's smooth how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
Hey there, we have a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV live now.
Let's talk women in gaming because we know that they are a force. And coming up next weekend, the NBA 2K League is bringing together the top female 2K players for their second Women in Gaming Development Camp. And you can watch all the action.
Ooh, I can't wait. They do such a great job bringing people together to compete in NBA 2K. And recently, we caught up with the league ambassador, BFW, to get all the details.
Moments from now, the setting is Detroit, the Motor City. The 76ers taking on the Pistons. For Philadelphia, a standout first half of the season has them in first place in the East. A position they don't want to let go of. Pistons, Sixers. We'll be right back after this. Greetings, everyone. You've got it live on Tuesday night coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Well, among the league's deadlier weapons now is the step-back jumper. Steph Curry said, "You're always in control of the situation with that move. It is pretty effective." Portland's Damian Lillard said, "It's a tough off-balance shot, so it takes a lot of work." But people around the league are putting in that work to become even more effective. Guys?
Thanks, David. And now a chance to see what's coming up for Philadelphia. On Wednesday, They'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. And then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And when you look at that Pacers matchup, this is a game that they are expected to win. But sometimes those are the kind of games where you get a little bit sloppy and start looking ahead. Either way, they'll need to put in tremendous effort to walk away with the victory.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, Wayne Ellington is out there with Wright. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Plumlee, and it's Griffin in at the 4. So Detroit will get the first possession. This one for 3. Sinks the triple.
It's remarkable how Griffin's game has developed. From just a dunker to a very skilled big. The jumper, a big part of that.
Embiid, no good. And it's Detroit's ball. It's a 3-point game. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
And it's the 76ers with the ball, following the 3 by Detroit. And here we go, the Pistons fast break, the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. The 76ers off to a slow start. And Jeremy Grant picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
So it's Philadelphia now. Embiid, no good. Ellington with it. Curry meets him. And it's blocked by Simmons.
Yeah, with great recognition, awareness, and body control. Simmons can get up for blocks.
And the basket by Curry.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Boy, the quickness by Simmons, breathtaking. So good at blowing by whoever's trying to stay in front of him.
They get it again. Griffin. And the layup falls. Griffin's got 5.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboards.
Simmons passes to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. And Wright pulls it down. The Pistons have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind it gets with him speaking up on it.
Looking at Philadelphia, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Detroit Pistons.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
Yeah, they had no answer for them. They simply got outplayed and outworked.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And the wide open shot from Green. gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And Green is a world-class sniper, laser, an excellent shooter. Great at getting his puppy set on these shots from deep.
And that one's good. Right.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 7. Embiid inside. He's guarded by Plumlee. 6 to shoot. Here's Harris. Here's Embiid. The shot missing. Plumlee with some nice D. Here's Grant. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Outside, Simmons. Outside, Green. Back to Simmons. Now Embiid. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Joel Embiid has a nice shooting touch and does not lack for confidence and seems to be getting better in the mid-range area.
Three-pointer Wright connects from three-point range.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
To the wing on the left. Outside, Green. The tray. Rebound by the Pistons. Coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And that one was all about offensive execution. Running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You got to trust in the system.
Harris kicks to Green. Shoots over Ellington. And Green with the basket on the assist from Harris. Green's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
And Curry has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Curry's got his second basket of the night.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
The 76ers trailed by 5. Outside Curry. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Jake Milton, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Maxey comes in for Danny Green. The Pistons leading. Rejected by Harris.
What a block from Harris. Terrific work there.
Poked loose. Stolen by Dumboya. Outside Rose. Jacks up a 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Milton. We saw him with 10 points last game. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Pistons shooting just about an even 40% to start. On its way from Rose for 2, and that one hits back iron.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Here's Milton. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Griffin goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Griffin's got 7.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After the basket by Detroit. Simmons passes to Maxey. Poked away. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Philadelphia. Dwight Howard's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Ben Simmons. And so here is Philadelphia. 8-point game. Good work there as it goes.
And, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball up.
Ball's knocked loose.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Here's Maxey. It doesn't go for him. The Pistons go the other way with it.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
And he finishes nicely on the layup. And it's a 10-point Piston lead.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And that one's good, Maxey. And so Griffin will bring it up for Detroit. Pass to Maxey. Lobbed up there for Howard. Griffin with the steal. And it's blocked. And here's Maxey to the left side wing. Korkmaz. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
On its way from Rose for 2. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Milton the pass to Maxey. Off target from outside. Detroit leading by 7. Griffin finds Jackson. Griffin trying to get open. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Stewart's checked in for Blake Griffin. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for Philadelphia. .121 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. From past the arc, it's good. And he makes his first shot of the game. And Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
First personal foul, team's first.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
Now, here's Maxey. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jackson. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Mikhailu. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. The 76ers trail by 11. Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Korkmaz. Kept alive.
Oh! Sensational at hitting the glass. Howard has fantastic timing when he goes after those rebounds.
From deep, Rose. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the layup. And the Pistons lead by 11.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And because it's still early, I wouldn't read too much into it. There's still a lot of game left.
And two free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Embiid. It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting free throws.
That's good from Dumboya. He hits both from the stripe. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Thibault. Oh, good on that one. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Stewart. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Detroit. 13 points up at the end of the period. Their work from beyond the arc has been a highlight. A lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. Right back after this break. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, share your story with everybody. And so you kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a comfortable margin for the Pistons here, guys.
I mean, offensively, I thought they did a good job of protecting the ball. And defensively, boy, were they disrupted.
Yeah, I like the way they forced a ton of turnovers and then took advantage of those turnovers with opportunistic baskets.
Got Rose. He's out there with Josh Jackson. And it's Stewart in at the center, filling out the middle. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Thibault on the wing. Passes it to Maxey. Nailed from three-point land. Maxey's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the 76ers. From deep, Rose, and it goes for the fifth time and 10 shots for him this game.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Blake Griffin had 2 more knee surgeries last season. Pistons coach Dwayne Casey said that the year before, they rode him like a cheap horse, in Casey's words, to make the playoffs. Griffin acknowledged his load may need managing down the road, saying, "I'm a believer in science. I'm going to listen to them and let them lead the way." Guys?
Smart perspective. David, thank you. Why don't we go to the 2K leaderboard? Over the past month, these teams have been playing a very entertaining brand of basketball, with 76ers in second.
I mean, they have really hit their stride in terms of that transition game. No doubt about it. They are playing at a great pace.
Free throw good, Howard. And some changes here for the 76ers. Tobias Harris is checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And Curry subbed in for Maxey. No good on the second free throw.
You know, Howard, a physical and muscular, authoritative big guy who intimidates most nights. His physicality, very impressive.
The 76ers trail by 16. Here's Thibault. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. On defense, Detroit. Howard, the pass to Harris. Pass to Thibault. There's the three.
And they're just trying to duplicate the success they had from three-point range in that first quarter.
Baseline Jay on the way. He squares up and sinks it.
Man, I tell you, with each passing game, Grant's stroke is looking better. As long as he has his feet underneath him and he's squared up, he's good to go.
Now here's Curry. 8 points for him. Over in the corner, Green. And it's off from three-point range. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 9-1 run. They get the rebound. Grant. Good D by Howard.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And the 76ers making a change here. Simmons is checked in. Here's Simmons. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pistons in Detroit. And Delon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Curry outside. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
You know, some players just have a shooter's mentality, and Curry's in that category. Seth has not met a shot he doesn't like, and most of them he takes he can make.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
First trip to the line for him here.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Matter of fact, a lot of his points came from the stripe. He was feeling it. And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
Free throw drops for Wright.
And a 6'5" combo guard who uses his size well. Wright is pretty consistent across all areas.
And, you know, Greg, I watched him in college, and what I liked about him most, and I think other people kind of sleep on this guy is really excellent in terms of his feel for the game. I mean, he's got a control and poise about him that's contagious. Good instincts. I like his decision-making in transition. I just think he's an effective, efficient player.
Now, here's Howard. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And this is what Seth Curry is out here to do, able to score in a lot of different ways.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Wright. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Free throw drops for Wright.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
And now here comes Wright, leading the break, and Wright throws it down.
You know, guys like Wright, the energy he brings is contagious and good for the whole team. He never lets up, always going full throttle.
Now here's Simmons. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Ellington from outside, and another three for Detroit.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Howard finds Harris. Tipped away. Now Detroit moving it up. Grant leading the charge. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Grant's got his second bucket.
I like the fact Grant isn't afraid to be risky on defense at times. I mean, using his wingspan, that gives him an opportunity to clog up passing lanes and maybe create some open court opportunities for his team.
And the dunk by Grant.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. Looking to end the run. No love that time with that miss. He is now 6 for 9. Plumlee attacking. And Wright with the basket on the assist from Plumlee. Wright's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And the team got excited about that one. Wright felt the contact, but still managed to finish through it.
Curry kicks to Simmons. There's the triple. And Seth Curry hits from deep.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Here's Wright. And that one, good. Wright's got 25 points in the game.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wright.
And let's check out stats for Wright. How last month turned out for him. He's putting up 9 points a game, 4 assists, and 4 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Yeah, and checking out some stats here for Ben Simmons. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. 6th in assists, and he's a defensive ball hawk. You can't let your guard down. Remember, he's 10th in the league in steals per game.
And his floor awareness is undeniable. As you pointed out, top 10 in assists, and he's great at drawing the defense and making the perfect pass in stride. And the free throw good from Howard. Detroit making a switch here. Griffin's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Green. Howard hits them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficiently.
Outside for Simmons. Over Wright. Nice touch on the bank shot. Simmons got 6.
With Simmons, the closer, the better. I mean, he's confident from this area of the floor.
And Wright, here we go. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Here's Wright. Banked in off the glass. Wright's got 31.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
Curry's shot is good.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's Ellington. Count it. Ellington's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And they double up Simmons. Curry finds Simmons. There's the lob for Harris.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
And so it's Wright bringing up the ball for Detroit. Offline with the baseline jumper. Philadelphia shooting well. They're at 45%. For the 3, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
Man, Grant has great intensity on his drives to the basket. I mean, there's a ferocity with which he drives that's quite unique.
Now here's Howard. 5 points in the game. Curry is inside. Ellington defending. Howard kicks to Milton. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Simmons. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
A different look here for Detroit. Doomboy is checked in for Plumlee. Josh Jackson comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Delon Wright. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Free throw drops for Rose. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
And the foul on Rose. That's his first foul. Here's Simmons, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And he has found the stroke, folks. Continues to knock down shot after shot. Perfection thus far.
No good from Grant.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Simmons, following the score by Derrick Rose, and it's Simmons penetrating. Pistons leading by 20. Here's Rose. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game. Milton in the corner. Simmons against Rose. Simmons passes to Harris. Pass to Milton. 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contribution.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 12. The pass to Harris. Here's Korkmaz. The three-pointer, no good. Detroit's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Griffin can't get it to go in. The 76ers shooting 48% on their attempts here in quarter number 2. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Korkmaz. Oh, that's blocked. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Jackson, that's good.
Well, it's really tough to wrap Jackson up. I mean, when he's looking to score, he bullies his way through the contact, and he's athletic enough to jump over contact at times, too.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Sekou Doumbouya.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The 76ers have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
That's good from Harris.
You know, over time, I think Harris has become really good at accepting more responsibility, and that's part of learning how to be a leader.
The Pistons making a change here. Mikhailuk is checked in. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the 76ers. Maxey comes in for Ben Simmons. And Harris drops them both. Pistons leading by 22. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Boy, Rose is a marvelous athlete who's really good at taking it to the cup, and he's hard to cover because of that.
He's shooting free throws, number 4 in 5 here.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch them different roles here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
And Rose drops them both.
And you have to like the way he's attacking the defense, drawing fouls and getting himself chances at the line this quarter.
Now, here's Maxey. 5 points in the game. Doumbouya dishes to Jackson. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Maxey. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's the Detroit Pistons finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Right out of the gates, it was Detroit setting the tone. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead as they strung together some excellent possessions early. They ran away with the opening quarter. Their lead was 13 points at the end of the first. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
Well, they were completely in rhythm shooting the basketball. Just watching the flow of their offense, everything clicked into place. Fantastic shot selection. They took advantage of everything the defense gave them.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Philadelphia?
Well, the bottom line, they got to defend the three-point line much better. They were concentrating all their effort into protecting the paint, and these guys were standing behind the line, yak'em, splaka kataya, and that strategy backfired, Ernie. They gave up far too many open looks, and all those threes killed them.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Here's Curry. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward.
Hey, he's amongst the best shooters in the game, and Green is not a creator. We know that. He's a finisher. He works extremely well off the pass.
The 76ers trail by 21. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
From deep, Green, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 here in this one already.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Yep, that one goes in there. Rose has got 10 points here in the second half.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Only their first turnover of the game, taking terrific care of the basketball.
And that's one more key to their lead, guys. I mean, they're creating opportunities for each other and not the other team.
Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Pistons. Simmons with it. 14 points for him. Inside, here's Green. No good that time. Some solid defense from Grant. Right down low, Simmons is there.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Embiid. He's a player that you can only hope to slow down. He averages nearly 28 points a game.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation, and he's good to go.
And again, Detroit turns it over. Stewart's checked in for Blake Griffin. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Simmons. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game. Outside, Green. Back to Harris. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Boy, this is peak Rose at his best, an attacking, slashing guard who breaks down the defense easily.
The 76ers trail by 20. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
The 76ers have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Rose. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The shot's good from Ellington. Ellington's got 9 points.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here is Harris. And here is Wright. He has 31. Here's Grant. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And Grant really embraces contact, relishes it, as a matter of fact. He has no fear going to the rim or going into a shot.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Boy, guys, I really like how they've driven the ball to the basket in this game. I mean, they've been very aggressive with it.
Yeah, but they also never seem to get cold from mid-range. Just kept hitting those shots with consistency.
Dwight Howard's checked in for Philadelphia. The free throw drops for Grant.
You know, the first thing that jumps out at you when you look at Grant is his athleticism. I mean, this guy is a terrific dunker and finishes well around the basket even when he doesn't dunk.
Now here's Curry. He's got 24. Green draws the double. Howard finds Simmons. To the paint. Curry passes it to Embiid. Over Plumlee. And it's Good off the back rim and in.
A precision passer, Curry, also excellent at seeing his guys when they're open.
Three-pointer Ellington. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here.
76ers ball.
And now let's have a look at the NBA's top snipers, shooting guards with the highest percentage from three-point territory over the last month. Look at Curry. He's absolutely deadly from outside. And, of course, Wayne Ellington. He's another player that shoots it extremely well from outside.
You don't have to be a great shooter to play two guard, but it does help. And pretty much all of these guys fit into that great category.
Yeah, that's safe to say. I mean, these guys don't know the meaning of cold streaks. They're either hot, red hot, or sizzling. Those are the kind of shooters they are from downtown.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to Embiid. Goes back up, and he sinks the layup. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Boy, proving to be a handful once again, guys. Embiid, so tough to keep off the glass because of his agility and size.
And so Simmons will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Curry gets the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that.
Oh, that was terrific.
Man, my goodness. And, you know, this is why Simmons is an all-star caliber player, guys, because he has the ability to dominate games.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Pistons ball.
Both teams deciding to change it up. The 76ers trail by 18. Pass to Milton. Here's Howard, and Howard with the stuff.
Howard determined to punish the rim and scare off defenders when he gets inside. Watch out now.
Here's Ellington. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Ellington's got 13. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
A chance here, Kevin, to take a look at the 76ers and how they rank in the NBA right now.
And going back to that top ranking in terms of block shots, for me it's been pure dominance. Defensively, they have such great presence around the rim, and at times that gets in your head.
The 76ers trail by 18. Simmons passes to Embiid. Green up on top. And stolen by Ellington. Here's Mikhailuk. That one's not going to go. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Rodney McGruder's checked in for Detroit. Josh Jackson comes in for Delon Wright, and then for Philadelphia, Matisse Thybulle comes in for Dwight Howard. And Maxey's subbed in for Ben Simmons. And Green gets it to go.
This guy knows how to get it done. He knows what he's doing out there. A nice job from the three-point line this half.
It's stolen by Milton. Now the pass to Maxey. He tries for 3. Offensive rebound, Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Man, I tell you what, I love how Embiid doesn't shy away from contact. He's skilled at finding ways to get to that foul line.
And how about the defensive impact Embiid has on the floor? He's a great rim protector who can swipe an errant pass every so often.
Yeah, I agree with you, Greg. I mean, he's just so big. He's mammoth. I mean, he's not only tall and long, he's deep, too. He's a thick guy. So he's an excellent rim protector, discourages inside attempts at a high rate. clogs up the paint. That length is a huge asset. And then his foot movement, his agility for a guy of his size is pretty impressive too.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. The Pistons making a change here. Okafor's checked in. And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for him.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
Pistons leading by 13. Jackson drives in, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Joel Embiid. Averaging about 27 points per, 11 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
Here's Milton. Drills it from outside. Milton's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Jackson from long range. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
That cuts the lead to single digits. Milton's got 11. Detroit leading by 9. Shoots the 3. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, you can't lay back on Jackson now. That's when he burns you with this pull-up jump shot.
And for the 76ers, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Here's Maxey. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Pistons. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will be a getaway game for them, a 1-game road trip. The 76ers trail by 15. Embiid wide open. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Embiid really good at shooting in rhythm off the catch.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 11 points in the game. Now, here's Thibault.
Nice adjustment there, going to the full court press, trying to ratchet up the pressure here a little bit.
Here's Maxey. No good from outside.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Mikhailuk. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. The 2K leaderboard is on the screen now to reveal the dominant scores in the NBA over the last month. 5th, Joel Embiid.
what a performance offensively. Something has really clicked with his game over this stretch.
And he knocks down the first one.
I'll tell you what, coming straight to the NBA after just 1 year at Duke, Okafor making an immediate impact in the NBA.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Tobias Harris is checked in for Green. And it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. Both free throws good for Okafor. Here's Thibault. Back to Harris from downtown, and he's good on the three ball. Harris has got 11 in the second half.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
The jump hook. Okafor grabs the miss. Detroit leading by 17. Here's Magruder. Here's Jackson. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 5. Knocks down the step-back J. Maxey's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about that move? Is this guy special or what? Just love watching him operate inside.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. Teams changing it up here. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. We'll take a look at the 76ers. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And, of course, there's the Pistons. Right now, quite a ways down below.
And right now for the Pistons, they talked all offseason about how this year was going to be different. Nobody bought into it then, and nobody's buying into it now.
Yeah, and it's too bad, really unfortunate, because I did think the potential was there. But at this stage, I think we've seen their best, and it's not going to be good enough this season.
Good on the three-point shot. Rose has got 37.
He drilled 1 from deep in the first half, doing it again here in the second.
The 76ers trail by 18. 51 seconds left in the third quarter.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
Thibault with the ball. Here's Korkmaz. Passes it to Maxey. Three-pointer by Embiid. Rebound, Detroit. Here's Griffin. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. To the inside, Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Boy, Joel Embiid with the throwdown. Athletic, 7 feet tall, one of the best dunkers in the league.
And it's Rose penetrating, and the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got 39.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
What a performance for Derrick Rose. He has been the story for Detroit. What an amazing quarter. There was absolutely no stopping him. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. We've got Josh Jackson probably out there with Griffin. Then it's Rose, and it's Mikhailuk in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Rose. Harris. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Pistons leading by 18. And here's Rose outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Here's Maxey. From down in the low post, it goes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Takes a 3. And that's good for Derrick Rose for 3. Rose has got 42 in the game. The 76ers trail by 19. Harris outside. Pass to Maxey. Here's Korkmaz from outside the arc. Sinks the three-pointer.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And it's Rose missing. The 76ers shooting at 51%. Really solid. And the rejection by Jackson.
76ers ball.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Korkmaz passes to Maxey. Drains it from beyond the arc. Maxey's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pistons leading by 13. From deep, Rose hands it from downtown. Rose has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Pistons.
Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
And that one's good, Maxey. Maxey's got 9 points here in the second half. And it's Rose penetrating, makes it off the glass.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
The 76ers trail by 16. They get it back. Embiid. Oh, he misses the dunk. Rose finds Grant. It's good. This time the assist from Rose.
We all know how Rose can score the ball, but sometimes I think we dismiss how good of a passer he is.
To the middle, here's Korkmaz. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Rose with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Embiid.
That long reach of Embiid is a real asset on defense. Covers a lot of territory and knows how to snuff out shooters.
Delon Wright, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the 76ers also making a change. Simmons is checked in. Pistons leading by 16. Here's Plumlee. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Grant. Korkmaz passes to Embiid. Count that one.
Yeah, the first half was one to deep 6 or forget. But in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
Here's Ellington, and he drops it in from the low post. Now Simmons. Outside Curry. Misses the three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Count it, good.
Seth Curry very determined there, and I like it. Excels at recognizing when to take these types of shots.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
Here's Wright. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 16th rebound on the night. Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, looking to score often from there, Harris is excellent at drawing the defense's attention and fouls.
Shooting for Philadelphia, Tobias Harris. Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Green's checked in. And Harris drops them both. Pistons leading by 9. Three-pointer Ellington makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
No good from Grant. The 76ers trail by 12. A good look from Embiid. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his 7th assist in the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And that's another 3. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
And stolen by Wright. And it's blocked by Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Goes up from the top of the key. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
You know, we've gotten used to seeing this from Joel Embiid, a lethal offensive player who can get hot fast.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
For the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Plumlee. And Rodney McGruder's subbed in for Wayne Ellington. And the 76ers also making a change. Milton's checked in. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Glenn Casey went over with his team. His point to them was that they put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
At the line for the 76ers, shot Wilson. 2 shots.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so Griffin will bring it up for the Pistons. They lead by 11. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, on his menu, dunking is one of the specialties. A fantastic jammer who really wrecks that rim.
Philadelphia has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. And it's Simmons penetrating. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they?
Boy, I tell you what, we've got a little bit of a personal rivalry brewing here, fellas. Once again, he's able to knock down the long-range jumper. He's on automatic. Just a brilliant game.
Simmons inside. Guarded by Wright. Harris kicks to Embiid. Harris trying to get free. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Fires the three. Offensive rebound. Stewart. Misses from short range.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Right side Simmons. Yep, it goes. And the Piston lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Harris.
Boy, he's been a different player here in the second half, looking much more comfortable on the offensive end.
Magruder, that's good.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Philadelphia shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Milton. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Green with the ball. Now defended by Grant.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
Plumlee is checked in for Detroit.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Here's Griffin, not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down. And the Pistons lead by 17. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Simmons passes to Harris. Another shot, Embiid. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the Pistons making a change here. Ellington's checked in. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
The 76ers trail by 16. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. There's the pass to Milton. Dishes it to Simmons. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. 24 points for Ben Simmons.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
The 76ers shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. Here is Ellington. Harris on the double team. Here's Wright. Up again. Rebound by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. And slam dunk by Harris.
Boy, he sure is a talented combo forward with terrific feel for the game. Harris can score in bunches.
Here's Ellington. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Shooting for Detroit, down on the floor, Wayne Ellington.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Ellington. And so he hits both. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Simmons passes to Harris. Here's Milton. Off target with his 3. Pistons leading by 16. Here's Ellington. That's good from 17 feet away. Ellington's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
Yeah, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Knocks down the 3 ball.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Pistons.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
I know exactly what you're referring to. I mean, with this victory, they'll get the edge in the season series by taking 2 of their 3 meetings.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're trailing by 15. 1:04 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
.104 left in the game. Kicks it to Harris. Tries again. Bradley can't hit that one. And Detroit the other way now. Here's Magruder. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And the Pistons lead by 17.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Another miss by Philadelphia. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Wright missing. And it's Harris with the ball for Philadelphia. Passes it to Maxey. Tries a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Now a timeout called by Detroit. They're leading by 14. 12 seconds left in the fourth.
Apiece,
12 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Wright, here we go, somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Wright's got 47 points. And here now is Thibault. And so it's the Pistons taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, Blake. Another good night of work offensively. How does the team build on this?
Just keep that rhythm. You know, we're not always going to hit shots every night. Some nights the shots aren't going to fall. So just keeping that rhythm, keeping the ball moving, talking on defense, and relying on each other.
Congrats on a great win, Blake. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.